Hello my crafty friends. As I promised, today I'm going to be showing you how to use up some of those leftover pieces from the Picture This die set. These are the inserts. My name is Tina Kavrgic, and you can always reach me at northernstamper@gmail.com. I am Northern Stamper, and as I mentioned, if you have anything to say, drop me a message. I'd love to hear from you. As I had mentioned, we are going to be using the leftover pieces that came out of the Picture This die. So these are the circles. As you run the die through, you will come out with some leftover pieces. So you'll notice that they are stitched on the matte part itself, which looks fantastic, but inside you want to keep these little pieces, so they are also stitched and they just pop out and they are fantastic. So let's make a card using these leftover pieces. So what I'm going to do is I have this piece of beautiful fresh freesia cardstock, and I've decided to match it with a hand penned. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to glue this right on top of the hand penned. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love that. Hand penned is one of the favorite designer series paper from the packages that they have. Just love it. So I'm going to be using my adhesive, and I'm going to add some glue on some of the spots that are large enough to hold it. So I'm going to place that right on top. Okay, isn't that, oops, there's a little bit hanging over, so let's try and redo that again. Okay, oops, just make sure it is all the way covered. There we go, all the way around. Great, looks fantastic. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to lay some of these down first. I'm not going to glue them down because I want to have some kind of design on how I'm going to place them. So let's kind of put them around, maybe like this and that. Oh. And kind of, this way I can kind of move it around to see where I want them. Don't want two colors too much in the center, so maybe move them around. And what I'm going to do, just add that in. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to glue some of those down and pop some up on dimensionals. So let's just do that. And I'm going to start with this one at the back because I know some of them I want straight on the card itself. So let's stick those on itself. And this one on the bottom. Okay, whoops. Little bit of glue on the back, tuck it back in. There we go. This one's going to be up, up, up. This one is going to be down. So I'm just going to, I want to try and get some different depths on there. So I'm just adding that on. This one I want to pop up because I want it to be a little higher. So I'm going to use a dimensional and just add that on the back and on top. So this purple I also want on a dimensional. Pop it up, kind of overlap it a little bit, and same like this beautiful soft succulent. Do I want it there? Do I want it here? Okay, so there we go. So I have it laid down right now. So let's take a look at see what sentiments we can add. There we go. What I'm going to do is add in some sentiments. Now I always pre-cut some of these sentiments, the little tags and such, and I kind of have them in a little bin so that I don't have to just spend the time and cut them out. So what I do is I'm going to kind of figure out which kind of sentiment tag I like. I like this one. And I'm just going to go through. That would work, but I think it's a little large. Let's see, what else have we got in here? Let's see. Oh, that one's kind of interesting. I could add something on that. That's really nice too. So I got two that I think I like. Maybe I could do it like this. So always spend a little time and do some experimenting, and let's see what we can come up with. Now because I have the dark Blackberry Bliss here, I'm going to pick up on the ink color on that. So I am going to use a sentiment. from the Elegantly Said stamp set, and I'm going to use the little thank you here. So I'm going to actually stamp both of these and see which one I want to use on the card. And whichever one I don't use, I will place back in my little stash and use it another time. Okay, so let's do that. Love the script on that. So let's see, I might have to kind of cut this one down. Right, cut it down. And let's poke out some of these little holes here. So, I love, love, love tag dies. They are always so fantastic to use. So that one, I think I offset it a little bit too much, but I can kind of tuck it in. That looks really actually quite nice. Or we could always use this one, thank you, on top. Tuck that in. That looks really nice too. That is a tough decision. That is a really super tough decision, I think. So, I think this one seems to sit a little bit nicer. So I'm just going to glue that down and tuck it under. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to create my card base, and I decided to pick up the colors of the Soft Succulent in the DSP and in that cardstock here. Okay, so let's bring that in. And that looks really, really nice. I like how that color all matches together. Okay, let's place that on. And let's see if we have any embellishments that we can add. Just going to grab my little embellishment box, and I'm just going to lace them on top and see which ones I like the best. So, oh, those are really nice too. But I think the pearls seem to match the best. So I'll just add a couple of little pearls here and there. Okay, oops. Come on. It's running away on me. Here we go. Maybe I'll put them on the flowers. I always like it when they're on the flowers. Oop, there's no other flower to stick it on. There we go, I'll put it over there. And there we go. You can always add a little bit of ribbon if you like. But I think it looks really, really pretty by itself. So even if we did add some ribbon, I don't think so. I think I just like it just the way it is. So let me know in the comments below what you think of using this little pieces to create this card. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Thanks a lot, and if you have any questions, Tina Kvergich, Northern Stamper, northernstamper@gmail.com. Thank you.